I'm going to call up and interview this guy for, let's see, video game repair and, basic mechanic stuff. I'll need to train him. But I'm going to give him a call right now. Let me find his number. There it is. Okay, Nicholasville. He's got a long distance number. Let's see what he's got here. There we go. Probably have to leave him a message. He ain't answering. Hey Matthew, this is Danny Collins over at Collins Bowling Centers, and I received your application online in email. Your resume looks really good. I'd like to talk to you about our Pinsetter position we have available in game room repair. So give me a call back at your earliest convenience. We could set something up, a time to meet, possibly over the weekend, today, or even Monday, whatever time works for you. My number is 859-333-3394. Thanks. All right, we'll check that off as a possibility. And there's some other applicants in the system here. This guy here works at Toyota and he's looking for part-time. He used to work for us in 2001 and 2. He did not attach his resume, so I'm just going to write his name down right here, and I'm going to give him a call. That's a long time ago, so I don't know. I don't have anybody working here that remembers him, so I'm going to call him and ask him some questions about working here and what kind of hours he's looking at and that kind of thing. If he's working at Toyota, he's getting paid pretty well, so we can pay good on this position though, so he can earn some extra money. He may be not there, but we'll leave him a message like we did the other guy. See what he's saying here. Hey, is this Rob? This is Danny Collins over at the Bowling Lanes. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, listen, I got your application or request on our Craigslist ad there. And you work at Toyota, and you mentioned you worked for us in 2001 and 2. Okay. So was that on those new Pinsetters? Did we just put new ones in? Do you remember? The old A2s. See, we put these new ones in around 2001, probably about the time you were working here, so it's a little bit different, but yeah. So you worked at Eastland or Southland? Okay. Yeah. And you're working at Toyota right now? What kind of shift you doing there? $6:30 to 3. And like, what do you do there exactly? Well, I guess you build cars. Oh, okay, iron worker? That's interesting. Just kind of get the iron hammered out into the car body or something? Oh, okay. Assemble the plant, more or less. Okay. cool. How long have you done this Toyota work? Yeah. Well, what kind of hours would you be like looking at if you were considering this job? Okay. Well, you mentioned part-time, so our busy time is, yeah, yeah, 5. Yeah, our position is really good around, our league started like 6:15, so getting here at 5 and working till like say 10 or something like that might be a good 10 to 11. Okay. What would be a good time you could come by and maybe meet with us? Anytime this weekend or over, maybe on Monday or Tuesday next week or whatever. Okay. Let's see what we got going on today. Yeah, I could probably meet you here around 4:30. Let me make sure that time works. I'm running around here a little bit. I could probably be reasonably back here at 4:30. 5? Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you think 5 is okay? Okay. And we'll be at Southland. You know where that is? Yeah. All right. Off Nicholasville Road. Yeah. Okay. Well, what we'll do is when you get here, I'll give you just a basic application to fill out. We always have one of those on file, and then we'll sit down and talk about things. And I'll have my other manager here probably too with me, so we'll go over stuff with you and see what you're thinking. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, if you worked for us, how long do you remember you worked for us? Okay, I probably know you. I mean, yeah. Okay. I'm sure I know you then. Yeah, if it was the old Pinsetters, it would have been somewhere around that period of time. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Asa. Uh-huh. Yeah, Antonio, I remember that. Yeah. And Steve Vincent was one of our managers. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. All right. Well, good, man. We'll meet you here about 5 o'clock over here at Southland. Okay. Thanks, Rob. Okay. Bye. Sounds pretty good. He's worked here back in 2000, and I don't recognize him, but I know I'll know him when I see him because he's bald and he knows a lot of the people that used to work here and everything. So that's a good interview we're going to have today at 5, and right now it's 1 o'clock, so that gives me enough time to run and get Michael and drop him off at his golf and all that stuff, and then come back here and do this interview. That's good. I think he sounds pretty good. Let's see if we got any more. The other guy sounds good too. I like him. Maybe he'll be our game specialist. And then this guy he sounds like he'd fit perfect for night pin chaser. The other guy might work out to be like a head daytime mechanic. We'll just have to see how these work out. Now here's one more. Let's see, this guy here, I don't even know if I'm going to interview him because I'm reading his resume, and he worked for companies. All these companies that he worked for was only like a month at a time, like April to June, February to May, June to current, February to March, September to November, all in the same year. Real fast, quick, in and out jobs. That doesn't do much for me. I'm not going to probably grant him an interview because I look for people that can stay for a while at a job and not just get up and leave. So the next thing I'm going to work on is something entirely different, but I've got to get with Eileen and get this schedule going, so I'm going to work on some other deals.